My name is Ambrose Chibukamchili. I'm very passionate about helping people and organizations to discover their potential and become the best they can be. That's what I've lived for the past 20 years, helping different organizations as well as individuals. I developed the concept of demystifying capital, having observed over the years I've worked with different people working on different projects, and some people keeping their ideas as dreams because they reach that point and say, I don't have capital. I want to do this, but I don't have capital. So I felt compelled, and I also got inspired by the words of Norman Vincent Peale, who argues that empty pockets never held anyone back. Only empty heads and empty hearts can do that. So I went ahead to develop this concept of capital, the 6 forms of capital, which are well articulated in this book. So quickly, I'm looking at intellectual capital. That is the quality of ideas that you have, the kind of knowledge that you have, the skills that you have accumulated over time. All of these can be compounded into what we call intellectual capital. Then there is the social capital, the networks that you have, different people, different organizations, institutions. For example, if you belong to an association, the members of that association, that is your intellectual capital. If you belong to a church, if you belong to a professional group, so all the connections of people that you have, that is your social capital. Actually, in many cases, you find that a combination of your intellectual capital and your social capital will ultimately lead you to the other resources that you want, including the financial capital. The third aspect of capital is the spiritual capital. Things like your passion, your belief system, your value system, the things you take to be most important. You know, things like persistence and resilience when you're working on a project. That is all spiritual capital. It's a force inside you that drives you to, burn the midnight oil when someone else would have given up. That is spiritual capital. There is time as capital. As they say, we have 24 hours, each one of us. And how you utilize every minute of every hour of every day, of every week, of every month, of every year, that's what determines who you become and what you become. So you realize that there is this common saying, time is money. Yes, time is a huge value. It's a huge capital that we don't always pause to think about and value as capital. The 5th dimension of capital is physical capital. The physical assets could be land, it could be your mobile phone, it could be your laptop, it could be your furniture and so on. This could easily be translated into resources that you need to start or to develop a business. And finally, the 6th form of capital, which we are most conversant with, is the financial capital, the money. And if you notice, I put the 6th money as number 6 because it is the last one. It is a result. Money is a result of the other capitals. If you lack the other capitals, you would not easily process, you would not easily access money. It comes from the other capitals. So in summary, that's what is expounded in the entire book, Demystifying Capital. Now, this book, I know, and already I've gotten some feedback, it's going to revolutionize people's minds so that they begin looking at themselves as being wealthy in the sense that they will see a lot of resources and resourcefulness inside them as a powerful starting point when they want to work on any project. Not only starting point, but when they look to expanding what they are doing already, they will be able to easily see the value of the resources around them, the value of the networks of people that are around them, and the value of the resourcefulness inside them, to see their emotions as capital, for example, to see their knowledge and work experience and the skills as very, very central capital. Well, this book in Ugandan shillings is 20,000 shillings only.